Why? Why not try to...
So I can clearly remember posting on Facebook a couple of years ago about the Biden administration wanting to pay off people's student loan debt. I remember talking about it and saying, listen, the people who want their student loan debt paid off are regular people who live next door to you. They're the people that you say hi to every single day when you leave your house. They're your kids' teachers who you claim to respect so much. They're your grocery store clerks, just people who work around you, the nurses at the hospital you go to, the people working the front counter at the dental office that you go to. Those are the type of people whose student loan debts are going to be paid off. The Republicans have painted this narrative that people who need their student loan debt paid off are just a bunch of people who got all these woke degrees and now they can't find jobs because their degrees are all woke. These people had jobs. They had jobs that were good jobs, and they weren't even really asking for it, but the Biden administration thought this would be a good thing. We could boost the economy by taking away all of this debt from all of these people and allowing them to use that money to do other things. I remember saying to people, the money that gets freed up by these people's student loan debt being paid off might pay for them to go on vacation with their family. Might be able to provide them the opportunity to buy their kid another gift for Christmas. Might be able to allow them to pay for their kid to go to college. Those were the things we were trying to do with that money. The pushback that we got for that, the pushback that we got from most people on the right about that was, no, we shouldn't be taking our tax dollars and giving it to people who got all these woke degrees. We shouldn't be paying off their student loan debt. They got that student loan debt. They should be paying it off themselves. That's what we were told. Fast forward to now. We're in a situation in this country where farmers are being squeezed like hard right now. And it's all because of Donald Trump's tariffs. All of these farmers are saying the tariffs are causing China not to buy any of their soybeans. Because of that, you have farmers who are now filing for bankruptcy at the highest numbers we've ever had in this country. You have suicide rates of farmers going up in this country because of that as well. All because of Donald Trump's tariffs. Recently, he said that he was going to possibly give money to the farmers so that they could last until the tariffs start benefiting them as well. So, according to him, we got all this tariff money, but none of it is benefiting the farmers yet. So he's going to give them some of the tariff money that we've made so that they could stay afloat until the tariffs, whatever ones those are, start to play into their favor. That tariff revenue that he's talking about is our tax dollars. Those are the same tax dollars people were running around saying we don't want to use that to give it to people who are struggling in America. Some of them even said if we weren't giving money to Ukraine for their wars, or Israel for their war, then we would use that money to give it to people to pay off their student loan debt. Right now, Ukraine is still at war with Russia. Israel, still at war right now. So that money that we've been giving them, that we're still continually giving them, is still happening. Now you have farmers who are, for the most part, pretty wealthy people. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. There's over 500,000 farms in this country that are going to need some help from Donald Trump. So Donald Trump is going to give them our tax dollars. I want to know why Republicans aren't out there saying, hey, they decided to become farmers. Things are not working out for them. So they need to figure it out on their own. We shouldn't be taking our tax dollars to subsidize the mistakes that they're making. It's not our fault that they decided to become farmers. It's not our fault that they decided that they can't sell their soybeans. That's not our fault. Why should my tax dollars be going toward that? Don't hear that at all. Whole lot of hypocrisy. Then, even worse, Donald Trump has decided to give $20 billion to Argentina. Why, you might ask? Why would we be giving $20 billion to Argentina? It is because Donald Trump likes the president of Argentina. And right now, because of inflation, because of their economy being so bad and their pesos being so bad, there's a chance that in October, this month, on the 26th or something like that, that president will be voted out. His party is going to be voted out. So Donald Trump is giving him $20 billion of our dollars so that he can basically bloat his economy to make things look good so that he doesn't get voted out. They're going to help them raise the value of their pesos so that people in Argentina will think that the president is doing well, and then they won't vote their party out. Our dollars, 20 billion of our dollars, and I have yet to see one MAGA Republican saying we shouldn't be giving Argentina our tax dollars. It is not our fault that Argentina has issues with inflation. It is not our fault that Argentina's economy is struggling right now. It is not our fault that Argentina has a peso that is worthless right now. Why are we giving Argentina our tax dollars? The people who said, don't give our tax dollars to their neighbor, to their kid's teacher, to their kid's principal, to the nurses at their doctor's office, to the front desk workers at their dental offices. The people who said, don't give them our tax dollars because they don't deserve it, are quiet while we're giving farmers our tax dollars and another country our tax dollars just to make a president who bootlicks for Donald Trump look good. Make this make sense. Seriously, make this make sense. How are these Republicans and MAGAs not marching in the streets right now saying no? Taxation is theft. Remember they say that? Taxation is theft according to them. Don't tread on me. Don't take my tax dollars and give it to anyone. Where are those MAGAs and Republicans right now? They're silent because they're in a cult. They're silent because they don't actually care about anyone but themselves. They're silent because their supreme leader is telling them, this is what I'm going to do. You guys need to be okay with it. These people have sacrificed and just thrown their morals out. All of the moral high ground that they try to take is gone. They literally argued not to help struggling Americans out, public servants. They argued not to help them out because it wasn't their fault. And right now, we are going to give our tax dollars to farmers and to another country, to Argentina, just to make them look good. Understand, it is not to feed their poor. No, it's not to do that. It is not to clothe or house people who are struggling in Argentina. It is just so they can pretend the economy is better than it is so that the president and his party does not get voted out. And Republicans are silent because they're the most hypocritical, cult-following people that we have ever had in the history of this country. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.